Good morning, church. I hope you all are doing good. Because of the pandemic, everything has slowed down. We have so many questions to ask today, but no proper answers. You may be thinking, what's happening? But we must always remember that whatever happens, God is always in control. If you see Luke chapter 5, and over there we see that in the midst of Jesus' ministry here on earth, while he was healing the sick, casting out evil spirits, and proclaiming the gospel of the kingdom. And over there in Luke chapter 5, we see a small verse that really shows us how and who Jesus was. We will find that verse in Luke chapter 5, verse 16, of who Jesus was, that he was indeed a man of prayer. In spite of all that he had to do, let us read that verse from Luke chapter 5, verse 16. It says, "But Jesus himself would often slip away to the wilderness and pray." You can see that there are three things that we can learn here about Jesus and his prayer life. In this verse which we just read, number one, he often did this. He often would slip away from the large crowd, from the busyness of everything, from all of his ministry, from all of his work, and Jesus would just slip away as often as he could. And this tells us that this was the way of life for Jesus, that really to pray and to spend time. Number two is that he often did this and he went to the wilderness. Wilderness means nothing but desert. You can say you are deprived of the comforts of normal way of life. Maybe you are deprived of your food. And we can see that Jesus often fasted. We have also seen that Jesus prayed and fasted for 40 days and 40 nights while being tempted by the devil. And we see Jesus always doing this in the wilderness or maybe on a mountain top, and even entire night just praying and praying. Number three, he often did this and went into the wilderness so that he could be with his Father. Jesus knew that to find strength, he needs to spend more and more time with the Lord, with his Father. And thus, he would give priority for spending time with the Father. During these times which we are in right now, we need to spend more and more time with God and plead with God of heaven to have mercy on us, upon us, and on our country. So let us continue to pray because the times are in his hands and even our lives are in his hands. Amen.